Hello, my name's Richardson, also known as the Busy Brit. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, please go ahead and subscribe and don't forget to ring the bell. Ding, ding, ding. Just like a bus. Today, our video is going to be about questions that you really need to ask a builder should you decide to build a custom home. Not the same as buying a resale, so get your pencil and paper out. These are critical questions that you must ask a custom home builder when you found that piece of land. So without further ado, let's get going, okay? And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Questions are not everybody's forte. Unless you're a inquirer or an HR person or even moonlighting as a talk show host, then this list should be helpful to you should you decide to build your custom home. So you've been out, you've looked at all the resales and there's nothing that quite fits the bill that you want, and you've decided that you're going to find a piece of land and you're going to custom build your home. So what do you do next? Ask questions. Never ever not ask questions. So question number 1, how many years have you been building in this area? Ideally, you'll want to find a builder that has been building new construction homes, custom build homes in the area that you've chosen for at least 5 years, if not longer. The familiarity here for you and for the builder is that they'll know how to navigate through building codes, inspections. They'll have friends possibly down at city where they have to get changes made, code requirements and so forth. Question number 2. How much experience do you have and how is it relevant to my project? Forget everybody else. Mine is the most important to me. So experience matters. You definitely want somebody who's been around a little bit and has been building homes for quite some time and possibly all their life. That's all they've done. Maybe not even just in this area, but in other states and other cities as well. So make sure that you can get a good resume from your builder. Number 3, question number 3. Do you work with a dependable and trustworthy crew? Do you have more than one crew? If you're building several houses at the same time, obviously crews move around depending on the level, or how far along each house is. Are they dependable? Are they trustworthy, etc.? The builder generally knows their crew quite well, their backgrounds, where they've come from, if they have licenses, are they trade skilled, are they tradesmen? Number 4, do you have examples of past work and current work that you are undertaking? One would hope that the builder has, if they've been in the area for some time, that they would have something to show. So any builder that you ask that question of should have a portfolio that they can just whip out on their phone. They don't need to present you with paper these days, because a builder will have his portfolio right on his phone. Number 5, can you provide me with 3 local clients for references? Hopefully the people that he's built houses for don't mind being a reference and will freely talk to you about their experience throughout the build and how long they've lived in the property and how it's going. Has it turned out to be everything that they'd hoped for? One would hope so. Number 6. Who will be managing my project? If the person that you're talking to is not the one that will be managing the project themselves, then who is? You want to meet with them, you want to talk with them, you want to find out actually the person that you're speaking to, if that's the general contractor, then how involved are they in the process? Keep a diary. Write it all down. Number 7, 5 plus 2. Are you licensed? Are you insured? I would have thought that this was probably the very first question that you should ask. Good Lord, why would you talk to somebody that wasn't licensed and insured in your state? Most importantly, they need to carry builder's risk, which means that you are covered in the event some catastrophic event for example, a hurricane, or somebody steals stuff from, no, not that, they're not going to, yeah, they are. People steal things from construction sites all the time. So builder's risk will cover you for any loss, and also cover the builder. My dog is snoring. 8, 5 plus 3, 8. Can my lawyer review the contract before I sign it? An attorney or somebody that is familiar with the construction process will be able to tell if the warranties, if the schedule, budget and financing, etc. is all in line with what you want. Number 9, 5 plus 4. What are the terms and conditions of your warranties, and how are issues handled when they arise? Understanding the builder's warranty before you even start is always a good idea. Number 10, do you offer assistance for design and selections and features? Having somebody assist you in the design process is an absolute send from heaven, if you like, because it can be extremely overwhelming trying to pick floors, cabinets. Number 11. Do you guarantee the quality of your materials and construction? Ooh, that's a big one. Unless you are a builder or in some kind of construction yourself, you will find it very difficult to tell the difference between good quality and low quality product. Ask the builder to provide you a quality assurance checklist. Number 12, 5, 10, 12. How do you communicate throughout the process? It's important. Communication is absolutely critical. You don't want to go a month without hearing from your builder. Getting assurance up front that your builder is open for communication and that they have scheduled conferences and so forth is great. Number 13, 5, 10, 3. What do you do as a builder to ensure that I do not exceed my budget? Will you keep me in line? Will you pull me back down? Will you make sure that the contractors and the products that we are choosing stays within budget? Number 14, tired of doing the hand thing, so 14. Can you provide me a detailed specifications and written quote? Details. The last thing you want is for somebody to say to you, well, based on what you've told me, I think your house might cost to build or X to build. You know, that's not good enough. You need it in writing so that you can determine if that's exactly what you want to do. Number 15. How long will it take to build my house? My house, not anybody else's, mine. Prior to signing any contract, you need to know a realistic timeline. If somebody says to you, oh, it's only going to take 3 months, run, because it takes a lot more than 3 months to buy a house. To build a house, not buy, build. You can definitely buy a house in 3 months, but you cannot build one. Number 16, what is and what isn't included. This goes back to number 14, asking for specifics and a written quote. Hopefully everything that is included is in that quote. When it comes down to what is and isn't included, be sure to ask things like if there are trees on the property, is there a cost to take the trees down? Is there an existing house on the property? What is the cost to demo the house? Surveys in the future. Number 17, can you ensure my home is energy efficient? Most builders only build energy efficient homes these days. 18. Number 18. What separates you from other builders? What makes you so special? This question is a good way to gauge a builder's passion for what he's doing. If he loves what he's doing, he will get on a soapbox and parade up and down talking about why he is the best builder in town. If he's a little bit sketchy, then he won't want to he will rain on his own parade, basically. This question will give you an opportunity to get to know this person's personality and their love of what it is that they do. Question number 19. Is building homes your only profession? Home building takes commitment, and a builder needs to stay on top of his trade. It's a very, very serious business that requires very skilled business acumen. It needs to have an impressive portfolio, a track record of very happy clients, and solid business skills. Run for the hills if it sounds like your builder that you're talking to is part-time. This is not a part-time job. Number 20, the last one, number 20. Why should I trust you? Why should I trust you? Probably not a question that you would ask the builder themselves, but you're going to need to do your research to find out if you can trust this person with the build of your next house, your forever home, possibly. Only doing research will help you answer this question for yourself. Speak to his referrals, look at the houses that he's currently building. You know, if he's been in the business a very long time, then that's awesome. The relationship that you have with your builder will extend beyond the actual home build and the move-in, the warranty period. No doubt you'll be having a relationship with them throughout this time as well. And they're going to ask you to refer him to be a referral for the builder after you've moved in. So you have to know that you can trust this person. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for sticking with me through to the end. It's a lot to cover, 20 questions. It's a bit long in the tooth. But thank you again. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. This is Anne Richardson, the Busy Brit, checking out. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. Thank you. Those lines. Oh, those lines are on my phone to keep everything straight. So silly.